Hey George, Paul Cundiff here. So when we first looked at the boat and we were estimating the bottom work, we knew that there's 7 planks. 1, 2. Let me get underneath here. Actually, just lay on my back. Oh my goodness! 7 planks on each side that needed attention. This big wide one right here next to the keel, and then so 2, which is also a pretty wide one. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 planks. And what's happened is we've involved the 8th plank now here. As you can see on this plank right here, we've already got it cut back to within about 7 or 8 feet of the back. So that's where I mentioned it. Okay, so if we were going to replank basically everything that you see open right now, it was the original plan. We're going to do seven planks wide, and so the additional planking that I talked about, if we go behind the bulkhead looking for rot and assessing and making sure that we don't have any rot, then basically all the planking from the bulkhead back will come off. You know, some of it's going to have to come off anyway, just because we had identified rot in the outside of the planking. So what's the question is just do we stop when we stop seeing rot behind the planking? Do we stop, or do we continue inspecting and making sure that we don't have any rot behind the planking? And in which case we got to take the planking off, and we're committed to having to do a total replank job, which was about $7,100 more than the partial replank job that we opted for. Not counting ribs and stuff, just the planking work is additional $7,100. And then to do at $75 a linear foot, to do the number 8 plank, you can see the number 8 plank starts right here. So that's 10 foot back from the bow to there is the number 8 plank. So there's another 20 feet on back there, and both sides are opened up on that plank. So so that's what we're discussing when we're talking about the additional replanking if we go hunting for rot. So things are, you know, of course I'm an optimist, so things are looking a little better. For example, these planks right here that we cut back a little farther today, the guys aren't exhibiting any more rot at this point. Now, I don't know if we go back farther if we'll find more rot or not, but right here they look good, and that looks promising. We also have run out of work on the stringer. All the stringer was in good shape on, and here's the engine bulkhead. The stringer was in good shape. These guys were the ones that we've done this week. These weren't done when you were here Saturday. These guys weren't done. We've got, as you see, there's a repair here. We didn't have to repair the next rib station or the next rib station. We didn't have to do those repairs. So things are a little bit more promising, but the only way to be 100% sure that we have no rot is to take all the planks off, and that makes us, of course, commit to replanking. So hopefully that's understandable and takes the question marks out of it for you prior to us getting together on a phone conversation, which is planned for next week. And hopefully this will help the phone conversation go a little easier as well. Would be happy to have anybody else on the conversation with you that you would like to have. And we'll talk to you soon. Thank you, George.